So today, President Trump pushing forward with his plan to abolish the Department of Education completely when he signs an executive order making it official. President Reagan was the first to call for this. Fox News contributor Bill Bennett served as Reagan's education secretary, and he joins us now. Good morning, Bill.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Lawrence. How are you?
So, good, brother. So this is a few things that are going to come out in this executive order. He's going to direct the education secretary to facilitate closures of departments. He's going to return education authority to the states, continue to ensure effective, uninterrupted delivery of services and programs and benefits, and he's going to prevent programs from receiving funds from advancing DEI or gender ideology. Is this a good thing?
Yeah, it's a good thing. In terms of far-reaching, I think what he's doing in higher ed may have a greater impact overall, but we'll see. There's a question as to whether he can send a lot of this back to the states, which is one of the main things they're doing, without congressional authority. These programs were created by the states, by the legislatures, federal legislature, and he may need their approval. But I would actually go one better, one tougher than the president. Instead of just sending it back to the states, send it back to the people. I mean, do you really want to give 15% of your grants to the state of California and say, do with this whatever you want? I don't think so. Why not send it directly to the people and let them, in the form of scholarships or grants or vouchers, whatever you want to call them, use it to take it to the school of their choice? That's what I think I'd recommend. Additionally, Lawrence, if I may, you notice in all these discussions, we're always talking about the scores in math and reading.
Yeah.
One of the ways we do that is through the National Center for Education Statistics, which houses the NAEP, the National Assessment of Educational Progress. That's the place where we have the barometer that measures what our kids are learning. Don't throw that baby out with the bathwater, please.
Yeah, you were talking about those test scores, so let's get into some of that.
Yeah,
69% of fourth graders are below basic level. 70% of eighth graders are below the basic levels of math. 61% of fourth graders are below the basic level, and 78% of eighth graders are below the basic level. I mean, this is a national tragedy. And I don't think it's a funding issue.
No, it's not. It's a national catastrophe. We have to raise our standards. So when you send this money back to the states or to the people, if you do send it to the people, you're not going to have a problem with a Gavin Newsom. Parents are, for the most part, large part, are going to pick the right schools, and they're going to up the standards. Look what's happening around the country. Parents are starting these classical academies.
That's right.
Schools that want to teach the right things about character, as well as to love the country, and math and reading. And the reading, of course, is critical by the third grade. The scores you cited, Lawrence, it's interesting, are pretty much the same as they were in 1979, before the department was established.
But the
so we've gone about,
up.
we've spent all this money, and we're pretty much back where we were in 79. Yeah. So there's a better way to do it.
There has
the states are good, but the states are better, but the people are best.
Yeah, it's so true. I mean, I'm not sitting here on Fox and Friends if my town of Garland, Texas, didn't have choice of schools. But you're right, it has to be with the parents, because look at Illinois. They're trying to take the power away from the parents there. It's a fascinating conversation. Bill, thank you so much.
You betcha. Thank you, Lawrence.